Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for what I think for now will be the last video I do on the pre-release of the 1.8. But in today's video we'll be reviewing all of the free sets and all of the shop sets while my cat eats my new lemon tree. I'm watching his yeah, he's being sneaky. Alright, without further ado, let's get into today's video. If you are interested in seeing the upcoming banners, I just did a video on it, so you can find that on my channel, as well as doing a recap on the 1.8 update if you want to know what else is coming in there. But right now we're focusing on the other pictures that they posted, like everything else basically. I think a couple of free sets from events and stuff. I don't think we got any videos as of right now. I think they normally post that the day after, but I just want to look at the pictures too much and I want to see the shop sets and especially the prices because I'm kind of nervous for some of these things. But we're just gonna go off everything that we got here, starting off very strong with our first free outfit from a limited time event called Fleeting Dreams. And we have an evolution and we do have a full glow up version. And the way to obtain it is just going to be the usual that we know, to be completing tasks at a time, and then you get the task and you can claim it, yada yada yada. But you do get the 4-star outfit and then the sketch of the item, so I think you have to craft it again to get the evolution. And then we have diamonds, and there's more to get, of course, the usual. And here we have it. I think my favorite part of the set, I mean, I hope it's everyone's favorite part as well, is the fan. We don't have like too many good handhelds right now. I got a couple, maybe it's my personal collection, but anytime I would see a handheld that I was like, oh, I really want that, then they would make it a handheld, and I'm kind of tired of that, and I feel like this has to be a handheld. I'm gonna lose it if this is not a handheld. I think the top and the skirt will be separate, which I kind of have my fingers crossed for, because the skirt is gorgeous. We got that same fan design on there as well. We got some little petals. I think either this is wind or water represented. It's pretty. Oh, she's also standing in water. I think it's water then. Very pretty. Also small design on the side. I see earrings. We have kind of hair half up, half down with some traditional pins in there as well, and just the earrings. No bracelets or rings, so nothing too crazy. But I think for a free set, and not complaining. Very, very solid. Then here we have a better view from the front, so you can see the hair is more of a side part. I like the way that the face framing pieces are there, and like a little bit in the front while the rest is in the back. Yeah, not very happy with that. Can I give a small complaint? So they're all not get named the same, and then the version Other Shore is the evolution, and then the Peachwood fan is different, but here they have the name, and then you see that here at the bottom. Let me zoom in. Let's enhance a little bit more. Girl, this is how big they made the tag to say this is the evolution. And this is the full image. How is it? Do they just want people confused? Why they make, I swear they make every time they make the text smaller for what is what. So this is the evolution, so I'm assuming you get the craftable blueprint and then you can craft it again. I don't know if you get the first version for free, but I don't assume that. Normally for these free crafting sets it's very difficult to craft, so it's whatever. I actually really like these colors. They're very bold, but they go well, very like good. We have pieces here that have the gradient from orange to yellow. I love how the color very much contrasts with the skirt and how vibrant the top is. The fan, really pretty, and the hair I think is black, which is again a really good plus. And here we have a close-up with the earrings. You can also see, oh, there's fans in the earrings and in the hairpiece as well. The contrast, you see it a little bit better in these pieces. And then this I think is the, again, with the tiniest tag ever, this is the glow up, which is more of a naturey kind of color scheme. As you can see, she kind of blends in with the background, but the fan has great colors on this. And you know what, I'm hoping that they're separate enough that I can try to do some stylings and then make it my own a little bit, since we're getting so many traditional outfits. It'd be nice to mix and match these. And here another close-up, and I think the hair is a little bit more on a deep blue, and then the other one would be more black, but you never know with these filters. Then next up, this is Inkboard Gifts, and this is from the Ink Meets Color event, where they're basically doing the same thing as the paid VIP tier. If you were participating in the bubble season and there was the outfit that she was kind of sitting on a bubble and you had to spend a certain amount of money during this event in order to get it, it will basically be this again. So here they're saying too how to accumulate the essence. So like the special currency is you just have to do purchases. So this is a paid outfit. Last time it averaged around 16 euros, but the value conversion wasn't very equal. Like it could definitely be more expensive, but often I think you would just buy the battle pass and then 1 or 2 gem passes, and then you can probably get this outfit. And I don't know, I didn't really like how not transparent they were about how much the cost was. It was a very odd number as well. Wasn't a big fan. I also don't really like this outfit, but it is very different. So I can imagine that a few of you are going to be very excited to be getting this. But yeah, you just have to spend money, buy the battle pass, buy a gem pass, buy bundles or stellarites or whatever. It will show up how much you get in return. I think this will just be... Yeah, I think it'll be dress. I don't think it's gonna be a top and a skirt, even though it does look like it'll be nice, but it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Oh, she's not missing a finger. She's wearing a glove that's only over 1 finger, or the thumb and the index. Has a kind of pretty design, kind of with a snake on it, so I think it does complement with the cursed snake set, which makes me wonder, was this like leftover, or like what was the plan with this set? Because you can also see the snake here on her skirt, on her belt. You see a snake here on the top half of her arms with the gold embellishment. Her earrings are literally just snakes with piercings, and then out of her hair is the stakes going into her hair, but then they're also snakes, so you tell me. The bottom of here is also snakes. But for how obvious the snakes are put everywhere, I don't think it's like that much of a snake outfit. So I think it's actually pretty cool. I also like the hair being very straight. It does look a little bit like the Silvergill, kind of like scary, like planky hair. Maybe it's the angle. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt, but that looks like a board of hair with a little bit black at the bottom and then white, and the bangs also having a little bit of gradient. It's cute. And then here we can see the sleeves a little better, so this one also has a gradient. And then the gloves. I wonder what she would use the gloves for, because they're basically inverted digital artist, right? Or is it maybe for bow and arrow? I don't know. I don't know what the gloves could be for, but very fierce outfit. Next up is Daunting Craft, and this is a outfit with the main attribute being cool. It does have an ability outfit, but I think this is one for the new limited quest. So comparable how the fireworks outfit we had on the fireworks island, on Serenity Island we also had the watery outfit, and this is basically that version of it. So the way you obtain it as well is doing the exclusive quest on Daunting Island, and then obtaining the sketch for the 4-star ability outfit for free in the Heart of Infinity. And what it will do is, in the story there will be things that I think are 2D or turned into ink, and then she uses her ability outfit to cleanse it to go back to normal, basically what it's going to be. So there will be like an aiming mode to have an ink marker appear at the center of the screen. And the ink marker can sense faded ink images, so you basically censor it out and then you can basically restore it. But we're just gonna judge it for the look setup right now. It is a little bit different. We have a couple of mostly traditional outfits in this update, but I feel like this one is quite different from the others. I like the jacket for this one because the color has a nice gradient of gold and like light blue and dark blue. It's really pretty. It kind of has a blazer vibe to it. I also really like the half of the skirt here being green with the mountains on it. I really like that part actually. The asymmetric sock I'm a big fan of. We got a gradient, we got a long and a short one, we got scallop design, we got cloud design. I'm here for it. Not the biggest fan of the shoes. I don't know if I would use those particularly that much, but they do match the outfit pretty well. And you can see the skirt is a little bit longer in the back and short in the front. I don't think there's crazy details to this. Maybe these are going to be 3 different pieces. So you're going to have the hair, you're going to have the stick again in the hair, and then maybe the strap. Hopefully that one is separate, because I can see myself using that for like a boho chic outfit as well. But yeah, it's different. I think there's also the glow up. Oh yeah, this is the glow up because it says it there. Maple. Can you see it? Me neither. This is the maple. This is a fully red version. You can see that the jacket is a little bit more sheer and it cuts open on the side, which I think is pretty. Ooh, there's green in there too, and then there's black and there's white. I feel like a bit much, but bonus points for the dark hair color again. They finally delivered in this patch, I suppose, but they're all like up to, so I hope we get a little bit more hair down in black as well. And then with the colors, I would assume that this is Gold Jade, which is the evolution. Again, these will all just be free because they are just part of Heart of Infinity. And this one is a fully gold outfit. I think the filter is really throwing me off what it actually looks like. I prefer, I think, the original. I think that one looked the best. I don't know if I like the green with the brown and then the yellow. And then here it looks blue. Make it make sense. It's literally the same thing. I told you, it's the filter. It's in the filter. And now I noticed that here on the front you can see the ink brushes, and I guess that makes sense because she's like cleansing the whole thing with her brush. I like that touch a lot. And then the same with the headpiece. I think these will be separate. There's also a brush in her hair as well. Yeah, not my favorite, but I do like the details, especially in the skirt. This half is, I think, my favorite, including with the socks. There will also be a cultural heritage collaboration event where there's going to be 3 separate items you can get also for free. Starting off with Spring Branches is a 4-star item. It is just a, no, I don't want to say simple because I feel like it's quite intricate, but I really like this piece. It will look really nice. I don't know if that's the Blooming Dreams hair. Maybe I am like a bot that at this point I recognize it, but it looks like the Blooming Dreams hair, which is the fairy one, and I think that looks really good. So I would love to try it on that one. Then we have Swallow Song, which is one of the handhelds, which is a simple fan with branches on there and birds. I think this item is also very lovely. I love me some pretty elegant and classy handhelds. And there's also Adorn Glow, which is the fragrance sachet. And this is another handheld. And all of these items are 4 stars. And they're mentioning here that the collaboration will remain permanently available. And you have to go to the Denjing Island, so the new island, to complete the world quest. And you can claim these items. And it also has the new Eureka set Moon Laurel Rabbit. I don't know why they didn't post a picture as them on Twitter, but here I have a different display of it. It's really cute. It has like floral design. It matches these outfits and the theme of the whole new update very well, I think. And then there's little orbs with bunny ears or something. I don't really get it, but I'm all here for it. I would love to see the other colors. I think they only showed the yellow ones so far, and I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to know what the iridescent looks like. I can't wait to complete this. I want to be the first one. I'll get in line. So new Eureka's are coming. Then we have new shop sets. They didn't show these in the live, surprisingly, and I don't get why they just don't all put it all together. I can't complain anymore. I can't do it anymore. So we're just gonna look at it and then pretend that they announced it or something before. I just don't know. Either give all the information at once, or they're like putting it between and not in the stream, and then posting it, and then don't putting a video, and then so confusing. This is Lotus Fate. It is only a 3-star, and it will be available for 300 Stellarize. That is ridiculous for a 3-star. That's crazy. That's crazy. It also doesn't say what the tag is for this. It's only a 3-star, so I guess it won't have it. I've noticed since 1.5, every shop set, even the 3-stars, do have dye areas, so I'm assuming that this also will have it. So if there's an item you like here, there could be a dye area, but because it's a 3-star, there's only so many palettes. Like, there's barely any, which I wish I would change, but maybe in the future we do get that. It is quite like elegant, especially the hair has a very different hairstyle. Again, I think it's in black with the really wide pressed down curls, and then her hair, I think on the side, either in a bun or a little side ponytail with twirls going down, a green headband, I think with a hairpin again, maybe, can't really tell. Very simple beaded necklace. Then the rope, I think this is a full dress, but it is pretty sparkly. And then I see, I think, traditional shoes here at the bottom, and we see 2 bangle bracelets, but I'm pretty sure we have like almost that exact item already. I think from the Scamomatic or from Marquise, but I can't see the shoes. They said no to the shoes. I was taking these pictures. Oh yeah, okay, here we got it better. So there are 2 pins going inside of her half up, half down kind of bun on the side. I think it's okay. I definitely don't think this is 300 Stellarites, but again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so maybe if it's for someone else, then have fun with that one. And then this one, okay, so this is 60 Stellarites. The hair, I don't even know what it looks like from the back. That is gonna be my new favorite. I'm just gonna say it. 60 Stellarites, you're coming home with me. Big bow in the back. We do have a couple already. Same size, same position, but I can't complain. I'll take a bow. The outfit, no clue what it looks like, really, but it's inspired by that cat, this one. You can also see it on the medallion on her necklace. It reminds me a lot of the Bibcoon outfit because it also had that same fuzz and then a very short dress and then gloves with the little fuzz on it and the bow on the side. And then the shoes are very cute. Strappy, bow on it, fuzz on there. Oh, these are my favorite. I just wish I knew what the dress looked like, so maybe we get another picture. Who's taking these pictures? Dude, please, fix it. I don't know. You literally cannot know what the front of the dress looks like. The cat is covering the whole thing. The skirt, she's not even standing up. There's a cat hair clip. There's earrings too. And there is a purse with the cat on it, which is kind of creepy. But it's cute. And you can see lacing in the back. Is there more pictures? Someone else commented, what's with these photos? I can't see the skirt details. Yeah, I don't know. That one is coming home with me. That one is really, really cute as far as I can see half of the outfit. Next up is the outfit they did tease in the live called Blooming Brocade. This one is 680 stellarites for the first version and then 300 for the second evolution. So the same, I think, price for the current ocean set that they have in the store. Personally, I don't think this one is for me, but again, I know the cottage core girls would eat this up, especially with maybe some different hair or something like that. It is quite pretty. We have the, it's not called a bonnet, right? You got the hat, and there's a lot of details. You got the bow, you got the floral pattern, you got the pearls on there. I think this might be a hair clip on the front with the flowers separate, especially this little clip on the front maybe. Maybe that's connected, I'm not sure. The hair is cute, it's blonde, it's short, nothing crazy, but it is cute. A necklace with a bird on it, and then the accessories, and then her dress is actually quite cute. I just think that these sleeves might be a little bit too flared. I'm being super picky here, but they're just like a little bit too wide going, no? I don't know. The basket is really, really good with the tulips in there. Love me a tulip. I don't think we have tulips in game right now, so I'm hoping, you know, new island maybe. Tulips in China go really well together, so who knows. Then on the skirt we do have a little bit of frill layer and then roses or wildflowers here on the front as the skirt kind of opens up there. And then this, I think these are two birds kind of with a little bow in the middle. It's actually kind of cute. I don't know what the shoes look like. Doubt that they're gonna show us. Yeah, the shoes are covered here. You can see it a lot better. It kind of reminds me of it's got that vibe to it. Maybe it's just the hat, but maybe it's also the colors and like the flowers and the little bow on the neck. But it reminds me of the geese from Aristocats. So then Old Tales is the set that comes if you spend another 300 stellarites, so it'll be 980 I think total. It is quite pricey, but the skirt details are a little bit different, so you have more of a stripe pattern. The hair is quite cute, it's kind of a red, and we got more beige going on. I mean, cute photo, but I need to see more than that. And I think departure is the glow up. Okay, I would love to show you a better close up of this evolution, but it's hard to tell. I think though, for looking from this angle, I think these big flowers are connected to the head, and then this little, oh, it's a bird, but it's a little bit more sideways. Look, this is his beak, and then this is the tail, and then this is the body. Is, I think, its own thing. It's again very hard to tell. Necklace, yes, but I don't know if there's gonna be much else to it. And I think the glow up is actually quite cute. The flowers being yellow, mostly purple details, but there's little whites and beige in between. Small floral print here on the top too, and I didn't notice that. The straps are like bra straps having that floral print. I saw this trend where people replace their bra straps with those special like ribbons and stuff, and it looks so cute. So I like that Nikki did that too. At least I like to think that she did. And then her hair being purple, actually also quite like. And now on the inside I also see those same birds that are at the bottom of her skirt here making out with the ribbon are also inside of the hat. I don't know if I think it's a little bit overkill because we also got the bird on her piece here on her necklace and on the hair clip, but it doesn't stand out enough that it's distracting. So I think they executed that pretty well. Then we have some random shop items or update things here. So we have the handheld combination with the leisure stroll headwear. So it's the big hat with the fabric on it. they kind of have to get it together. I'm just gonna keep pointing it out just because I see it. I feel like you need to see it. So this bundle in the picture is called Unbound Leisure, and then you get Illuminating Light, which is the handheld, and Leisure Stroll, the headwear. But here in the text, they call it Unbound Traveler and not Unbound Leisure, and it says purchase to get the handheld and the headwear. If you're gonna already make it so confusing by having these long names for all of these items, at least make sure that you don't make any embarrassing typos to make even confuse people even further, okay? It also says purchase to obtain, which means you do not use Stellarites for this, you just use money straight up. It was okay. We paid, what is it, 2? 3 euros for that little shop set, which was cute, but if this is also 2 and 3 euros, then why are you not getting a full outfit with it? So this better only be at 1 euro, because I don't know if it's much worth more than that. I don't think I'll be picking this up if it's gonna cost real money. So again, I'm just sharing what I'm thinking, but if you like it, I hope it's cheap, you know? Then next up we have the Dreaming with Koi for the Koi boat. Again, calling it Dreaming with Koi in the picture, and then it's called Koi Dreams in the text. Some people can get confused. I would be one of them, okay? But this is a mount, kind of like the tandem, so you can use it with 2 people, and it's 200 Stellarites. I think I will get this. It's so goofy. Let me hide my camera for just like a split second. Look at this dorky ass wooden fish fishing around. I might pick this up, alright? I feel like that's an okay deal for me. I kind of want it. I don't need it, but maybe it's cute. It's something different, so yeah, I might pick that one up. But if you already have a mount, or you don't really care much for it, or you already have the cowboy one, you don't need it. You definitely don't need this one. Next up is Tea with the Wind, which is this background piece, and again, it looks so cute with that Nikki Ellis styling, and you can use it with friends as well, so you can both use the little tea party, and there's a little tray in the middle with pastries on it. And the pack is called Tea with the Wind, and then the decoration is Breezy Nook. And again, they call it something completely different, calling it Vineyard Rendezvous, which doesn't even make any sense. But then if you obtain it, you get Breezy Nook left and Breezy Nook right. So, ooh, what does that mean? Hold hands with the vines and gather the tiny glimmers left by the sprites. The girls' tea party is about to begin. Would you go alone or invite a stylist to join? So if you buy this, you get the left and the right side, which I would hope so. But what does that look like in execution? Do you get like, does it go down the middle and you only have 1 chair? Okay. And what I also find very interesting, that once again, this one is purchased to obtain and not mentioned with Stellarite prices. This has to be the first time they're doing 2 of those things in one update, right? Not the biggest fan of that, but we'll see how much it's going to be. I think it's going to be either 6 or 12 euros. I just like to place my bets on it, so feel free to do the same. Then next up we have the Bonds Woven Past Reborn, which I think is Ribbons of Destiny. Again, where are we getting all of these different names from? I'm going to let it slide at this point. It is 300 Stellarites for this pack, and you get the decoration 1000 knots, which is basically the big tree. Again, I'm really in the way today, but a big tree. It's not that big. Well, maybe it's the angle. I don't know. It's like a branch with kind of a hat, like a flat hat on top of it, with all of these pieces of fabric come off of it, and then a little bit of tassels with maybe the wishes or something on there. 330 is a bit steep maybe, but again, that's up to you to decide, because you also get Enduring Longing, and it looks like it is a praying post, but I'm pretty sure that in the fireworks set, we also had that. Oh, excuse me, princess. She had her hands folded. But we didn't obtain the post. You can only get that, I think, if you do the wish itself. So maybe it's a little bit different. But that's like eerily similar, I'll say. I don't know, this is not for me too. Maybe it's for you, but I don't really like buying poses. I don't really see the point, because normally they're not that expressive, and I honestly think that's not even that expressive either. So maybe this one into a little de-influencing round. Maybe just a fish, but maybe not even. I don't know. I'm not loving all of this. And we have our last couple of items. So this is Mountains Beckon Scrolls on Seal, which is a different name because here it's called Inkbloom Gallery. just a silly little touch on there. Thank you, Nikki, for the extra added confusion. So you spent 680 diamonds, so this is free to play friendly to get the headwear modest not achieve, which is this hat here. I don't know. Is it? It might be the same hat that she's wearing, but it looks a lot more blue here than there, but it also has a flower, so it could be. The back piece Intex Codex, which is, oh yeah, that's definitely what she's wearing. It is a bamboo type backpack with scrolls in there. Interesting enough. And you also get the makeup Brushbound Voyage and the pose Lunar Salute. The Lunar Salute is not what she's doing here, but it's more of a bow with her arms a little bit forward. I guess you could substitute that for a hug as well, I don't know. And I think this is also the makeup, so there is a little dot on her forehead and there is double eyeliner, which the eyeliner is kind of different. The lashes are gray and kind of downturned. The lips are okay, the eyebrows are okay, and then I think the lenses are very pretty. They're dark blue. I think they're part of it. I would hope so. So this one is free to play friendly. I just would do it only for the lenses, which would be kind of steep for 680, so I will be thinking about this for a little bit, because everything else I wouldn't personally use. And then we have a Ripple Wash Swirls, which is Ripple Wash Dance, actually. If you buy this, you get the handheld Ripple Song, which is the umbrella with the water on it, which I think has a really cool effect, but I need to talk myself out of this one, I think, maybe. Or it's a bundle. Oh. And you get the dance move Ripple Dance, which I cannot preview. They don't have a video posted out of this moment of recording. And you get a monthly pass and 680 diamonds, but it says purchase and there's no prize available. We've had something like this before, again with that fireworks set. Here you had to purchase the pack for $10, or I think it was 10 or 12 euros, and you would get 2 monthly passes and energy pack, and you would get the diamonds and this piece. So overall, this was like a pretty good deal for what you got. Basically, here they have it converted to if you pay out the gems. It's a really good deal. I'm scared that this will not be as good of a deal because a gem pass is 6 euros. And this umbrella would have the value of like maybe 1, maybe 2 euros. So if it's any more than like 7, I'm gonna see it's not worth it. Even though you get 600 diamonds extra. I don't know. I need to think about that. I'm very indecisive on this update. And I think that's all for the shop update. Again, I'm so sorry I can't show you the videos. Normally they post that even later. For whatever reason, they drop everything at once, and then the video previews, they do it like a day or a day and a half later. It's very hard to predict, so I just wanted to take a look at the pictures, but make sure to check out the previews if they post it in the next couple of days if you're still indecisive. Let me know what you think of the shop update, and are you getting anything, how you feel about it. I would love to hear. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to watch more Nikki content and other fashion games as well. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!